how to reuse plastic pots into a stylish and natural high-end planter. Hello. I wanted to do a little DIY with you. I've come up with this idea of how to reuse plastic pots, but we don't like plastic pots. We don't like the aesthetics of it. We like more terracottas, but it's not the best because it dries out very, very fast. So I was thinking, how can we reuse that? Because when you buy some sort of plants, they come on these, and I thought, you know what about if I was to wrap it with some sort of like material, hessian, glue it, will that work? Well, I'm going to show you. That I did that, and look at that. This is wrapped in hessian, and it's just so much prettier. It's much more like heritage. It just looks nicer. I am going to do the same with these other pots, and I'm going to show you how to do it. Okay, let's get into it. What I'm going to use? Just a plastic pot. If you buy any plant in the garden center, they always come in this type of pots. A fabric glue, and in our case we have got hessian. This is a material that we use a lot because we are restoring historical properties, so it's part of like our heritage work when we restore, and we use a product called lime, so that's why we have quite a lot of it. So I don't know if you are able to buy that if you want to do the same. And of course I will need some scissors. Easiest DIY ever. You're just going to take your hessian. Now, because I've already tried it, I know that I like it doubled up. If I have it doubled up, it just looks thicker. This already kind of comes folded. So I'm just gonna go and pretty much check with your hessian. I'm just gonna wrap it around, okay? Just gonna do like that, wrap it over like that to see how much you're going to need, and give it a little bit more, a couple of fingers. So around here. So I'm going to cut straight line. Don't worry too much because we will be able to cut any excess once it's been glued. I'm going to remove my hessian, so I've got a broom to what? The pot is clean. I'm just going to use the glue. I'm going to use my fingers. Now, I'm just going to go around like that. Because this is already folded, I'm going to keep the fold, and I'm going to project it out slightly because I want the lid to go over on the inside. All right, so here we go. And keep going. All glue in my hand. Can we see it's all wrapped, but I want to double it up. So because this I've got inside, I'm just going to not be as careful now and just go around like that. Okay. Now I'm gonna cut the excess around here to the bottom. I'm not being very neat, by the way. I'm just cutting it just enough to be able to see what I'm doing. And I hope I can get this glue out of my hands. Can you see we've got the pot? I'm going to cut just enough. I want to have basically, I want to leap it in, right? Now I could just put it like that and put the soil, but I want to, you know, have it a bit tidier. So I'm going to cut a bit further. Do not have as much in. Okay, so now it's pretty much there. I am going to get my other pot, and because they are the same, I'm just going to put it in there to press. Now we're going to sort out the bottom section, just again to tidy it up a little bit more. I'm going to remove any further excess, trying to make clean cuts like that. Now that I'm doing it and I cannot feel my hands because of the amount of glue I've got, probably will be worth to use like some sort of brush. It really needs to be a little bit tacky to the touch before it will actually hold. Okay, look at that. How pretty is that in comparison to this? So I'm gonna get some soil and let's put a little acorn on. So there we go. I got some soil. I got some soil from the garden. Well, from our planters. This is like improved soil. But what I do, this is just me, try to kind of give these guys the best chance. I'm thinking like this is the layer that once they have got established roots they will want. However, this is some compost that you can buy which is literally for seedlings and to start like cuttings, so which is much like area. So I'm gonna get this guy here. This is actually a really fun vase to grow acorns, especially for kids. You can really see them growing. And I'm gonna pull it now. Look at these roots. Look at this guy. So I'm gonna get him in here, like that, nicely tucked in. I'm gonna use this compost to go around these roots. Nice compost. Get nice tucked in the center. Some more. Nice and fluffy. It makes me feel really good. I'm just filling it to this level because as soon as I water it, the level is going to go down. And have you seen like how simple to have a much nicer pot? Let's put it outside. I'm gonna put it in a shady area. We have got actually quite a lot of like mongjacks and rabbits here at the minute. So I'm gonna put like a cage over the top to kind of give it a chance for a while to grow and nothing eats it. Let's put it outside and you will see how lovely it looks with terracotta pots. And just like that, it's done. And I think it's such a beautiful, lovely idea to upcycle your plastic pot they're much more pleasing aesthetically. They do all the good functions that plastic pots do, which is like they keep moisture in for longer, they warm up, but they don't look plastic, and you can make it all look very cohesive regardless of what color it is. Looks very good with terracottas, as I said, and it is done. And I really want to show you all the gardens that I'm working very hard to make them look not only beautiful with flowers, with edibles, but also gives us food for the whole of the summer. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you soon, and if you like this, share it, like it, and comment here. It helps the algorithm to have more views. Lots of kisses. Bye.